Here we are. You gotta count the lights. 5 of them go red, and then they go out. And then it's a full-on battle for P1. Lights on. Lights out. Here we go. The race is on. Straight off the grid. Can't see too many position changes, but you can see Gamer maintains his P1 advantage immediately, with Josiah just 0.2 behind that P3-P2 battle, while Gamer pulls away with a 3-second lead. And there goes Max Van Beest with a pass, and Josiah passes him back. And now, oh my God, FGE Green finds his way up to P3, and he's right behind Max Van Beest. And somehow Josiah falls down to P4. Let's see what Josiah can see in P4 to watch these two battle out. Josiah takes position back to pass, and Lucas is somehow now in P4. Right behind Josiah. And then you got Josiah in P3, FGE Green in P2, but he's 4 seconds off the lead behind Gamer. There you can see the lead difference between the front four. That's amazing. You look at that gap. You got Gamer is 4 seconds ahead, so he's not even in this picture. And you've got Josiah, Lucas, and KNM 050 and 2000 Pigs. Expect to see that. Here it is. Not seeing it. He looked, but he's not seeing it. There he is. On the inside. Josiah stays on the inside on the next turn, though. And then Lucas comes to the inside, and he finds an opportunity to pass. He has position. Josiah bumps him, but Lucas is going to continue on and take P3 now. Can Lucas hunt FGE Green as he's 2.8 seconds behind him? I mean, the glitch on internet is just causing some things. But he did get the pass since Butts Allowed moved from P6 to P5 on 2 Pigs. But then they're still battling. They're still racing. Looks like Butts Allowed might have got pushed off track a little bit. But Butts Allowed on the inside. Nope, 2 Pigs is going to retain that position. I think, no, he loses the position. And you've got Josiah taking a pit, who is currently in P2. So the gaps are huge right now. There's not a single tight race happening on the track. And you got Gamer, who's on 1 lap of medium. Look at this. 1 lap of mediums in the Red Bull is Gamer, and he's right behind Butts Allowed. I think Gamer's about to take over and get back to podium status on his 2nd lap of mediums. And Lucas is right behind him. But the thing is Lucas is 11 seconds behind. So our presumptive race lead would be Gamer once things settle out, with Lucas, presumptive P2, 12 seconds behind. So we're watching Kick Sauber versus Aston Martin right in front of us. Let's see what kind of move he can make. He's very close to the rear end. No room on the inside, a little bit of wobble. He goes off track. So Max Van Beest, the newcomer, finding out how hard it is to pass in the Motor Droid Racing League. Here they come, back on board with FGE Green. Looks to the inside, didn't see it, goes to the outside. Easy pass. Must have had the pace from the tire advantage. And Butts Allowed falls down to P3 while FGE Green finds himself in a comfortable P2. Pigs, your mom's technician, finds himself in P7. Shortly, just 0.5 of a second behind 2 Pigs. And these guys, I mean, we race together a lot in the Discord server. They both know each other well, and they know how to race each other. And I think your mom's technician from the last race, if you haven't watched it, week 5, knows exactly what he can expect from 2 Pigs. And 2 Pigs comfortably lets your mom's technician by. And your mom's technician did not. No, your 2 Pigs just took it right back. And there we go. A little bit of glitch in the scenery. Probably just a little bit of bad Wi-Fi, but your mom's technician finds himself still behind 2 Pigs in P7 and 2 Pigs in P6. This battle is going to continue, but we are about to be on a straightaway. So let's see what your, a little bit of a wobble there from your mom's technician. Will probably not make it the best you've ever seen. So there we go with your mom's technician down there in P7, and you've got a lot of big gaps all the way across the board. The tightest gap we see right now is from P4 to P3, and that is Lucas chasing down But So Loud. Historically, Lucas has more pace than But So Loud, so let's see how this unfolds. And also Lucas is on 4-lap mediums versus But So Loud 13-lap hards. But So Loud has yet to even pit stop in this race. He could either take it or he can wait for the pit stop. It's up to him. Let's see what unfolds. We got Lucas with an opportunity to pass, but just like we said, oh, that's a good pass. Easy pass for him. This does not get shaken up until people make another pit stop or a safety car happens. And there you go. You have your mom's technician with a great pass on 2,000 pigs. And that was clean racing. Now, can your mom's technician pull away? He should be able to. He has the 3-lap advantage. 2 pigs goes back on the inside. Oh, they're racing down the straightaway. Look, was there contact? I couldn't tell. I see debris. And I see a caution in sector 2. Now, your mom's technician has Max Van Beest joining the party. Let's go on board with Max Van Beest and see what has to happen from this view of the kick Sauber. You got your mom's technician right in front of the kick Sauber and him pulling off to the outside, but this is a braking zone. And somehow Max Van Beest has made a pass of your mom's technician, and 2 pigs is now in front of him. And your mom's technician finds himself behind. Let's hop on board with your mom's technician to watch the whole race unfold. This is the tightest gap, middle of the pack. You got P6 to P8 being decided by 0.2 of a second every turn, every straightaway. This is why you watch Formula One and see the drama unfold. And then back on board with your mom's technician, battling again with 2,000 pigs. This is crazy. How many battles do they have to have? And he takes it to the inside, but what does 2 pigs do to defend? 2 pigs is still on the outside, and your mom's technician finally, comfortably takes a position. And I think the racing is over. And we're talking about P8. This is P8's view. 2,000 pigs goes past your mom's technician. He's trying to again. Can he make it with an Aston Martin behind? I don't know. 2 pigs takes the position again or not? No, he doesn't. That's your mom's technician. Your mom's technician up to the braking zone with an Aston Martin in between himself and 2 pigs. And the Aston Martin of Max Van Beest joins the party. Of Flacco joins the party. And now we go down the straightaway with your mom's technician in P6. P5 now. Flacco in P6, watching your mom's technician now in P5. And you see 2 pigs is in the pit. Holy crap, what a way for that to unfold between lap 16 and lap 17. I'm just happy to see it live. You got your mom's technician still out there on 7 laps of mediums. Only 9 laps left in the race. Everybody that just took a pit stop threw on intermediate tires. Do they know something we don't? Is there rain in the forecast? That could be huge. What are we going to see unfold when it comes down to the weather, the track health, and how these racers can finish? It's been a while, folks, since we visited P1 because so much of the middle of the pack has been an amazing race. So how do we apologize for not showing off the skills of Gamer, who has 10 laps on the mediums, 12 seconds ahead of P2. This is where everything gets interesting. Lap 19 out of 26. As people start taking pit stops, you see Lucas jump up to P1. 10 laps of mediums. 10 laps of mediums. And we have a lot of people changing over to the intermediate tires, which means rain is coming. The question is, how many laps will rain actually play a difference in this race? Lucas just went into the pit, and here we are with Gamer, who is about to be the race lead on board, taking the race lead from Lucas because Lucas just pitted. We're on lap 20 of 26. And does the rain happen anytime? I'm sorry. I just don't have information that shows me the weather. The top 5 are now led by people on intermediate tires. Since Gamer has such a big advantage in P1 in the Red Bull, we'll hop through to see FGE Green. We'll hop through to see Lucas in P3 after his pit stop. Smart move by Lucas. Now he just is gonna put some pressure on FGE Green to get back up in that P1 battle. But there's only 6 laps left to do it. You got Josiah 20 seconds off of P3 in P4 in the Mercedes. I do see weather. I do see rain coming down. And what an interesting way to shake up this race. I mean, if somebody would have just had the balls to actually not change tires and stay on. I mean, that looks like a sprinkle. I'm from Nebraska. That's not a fucking rain. Right now we got Gamer, P1, with a 5-second lead on P2. And then you drop down to newcomer, FGE Green, who we've never even raced with before as far as the league goes. He is 5 seconds behind P1, and he is 6 seconds ahead of one of our other contenders on the regular, Lucas, who we're on board with now. 24-second gap between P3 and P4, and that's Josiah in the Mercedes, not even able to see Lucas if he had a pair of binoculars. The only person with the balls to not go on intermediates is Military King, and that makes sense because he's from the fucking military, and of course he has the biggest balls of the whole league. Let's watch the glorious driving. I mean, this is his 3rd P1 in a row in the Motor Droid Racing League. He takes his gaming seriously, and he takes the community very seriously. We're so lucky to have him. As long as he holds it together, we will still like him. But if he crashes out right now, we will disown him. The only race happening now is between drivers and their own self-respect. Which one will win? You heard that right. It's 9 seconds. And here he comes across the finish line for the final championship of the Great Britain Silverstone GP Gamer across for P1, 9 seconds ahead. And here comes FGE Green, and here comes Lucas. Somebody favored to win the race, finds himself on podium. And then it doesn't, I mean, we can watch Lucas race around for a while because it's 34 seconds until P4 actually finds its way across the finish line. Holy wow, that's amazing. Plus the penalties. Here comes Josiah and the rest of the pack in the rain. Everybody on intermediate tires, and what a race. Thank you all so much for watching the Motor Droid Racing League.